AskReddit by Deleted. What's the best comedy movie you have ever watched? Scrolled forever but couldn't find This Is Spinal Tap. That one goes to 11 every time. What day did the Lord create Spinal Tap, and couldn't he have rested on that day too? I watched Best in Show for the first time 2 weeks ago. I was on a flight back home and could not stop laughing. Good stuff. You go back to the hotel and you get busy bee. What We Do in the Shadows. Werewolves Are Not Swearwolves. Airplane, one of the greatest spoof movies of all time. Oh stewardess, I speak jive. Naked Gun. This and Airplane are in the top tier for me. Edgar Wright movies like Hot Fuzz or Shaun of the Dead. Hot Fuzz is by far my favorite comedy film. There are so many hidden details. My Cousin Vinny. It's smart, it's hilarious, and it's got some superb acting in it. It really is surprisingly timeless as well. I watch it every few years, and it is still a 10/10. Trading Places. Absolutely brilliant writing. Runner-up, The Jerk. I Was Born a Poor Black Child. Office Space. It gets better as I age and it gets more relevant. Ever since I started working, every day has been worse than the one before it. So that means that every day that you see me is on the worst day of my life. Tucker and Dale vs Evil. I had never heard of it when I started it. Holy shit, I was dying the whole time. The Emperor's New Groove. The voice acting is incredibly hilarious, but the animation itself is truly some of the funniest I've ever seen. Every llama face and Isma plus Kronk moment is pure gold. Spade, Warburton and Kidd are the only ones who could have possibly done any justice to it. Stellar cast. I don't care how many times I watch it, I will always die laughing at Superbird. Seth, hey Greg, why don't you go piss your pants? Greg the soccer player, that was like 8 years ago, asshole. Seth, wait's a beat, people don't forget. Deleted. Tommy Boy. The duo of Farley and Spade is phenomenal. I have a Callahan Auto Parts shirt and no one has ever said a damn thing to me about Tommy Boy when I wear it. Blazing Saddles. The Producers. Robin Hood, Men in Tights. Basically, any Mel Brooks movie will have me laughing till I cry. He's going to be sorely missed when he passes away. You couldn't make Blazing Saddles today. People would just watch 5 minutes and say, hey wait, this is just Blazing Saddles. The Life of Brian. He's not the Messiah, he's a naughty boy. Now go away. I don't think I've ever gone to a theater and laughed at anything harder than Super Troopers. Best opening scene in cinema. Hot Fuzz. When's your birthday? https://www.youtube.com/watch?YMAKJSAHIN ? The redhead kids every year makes me laugh every time. Clue, 1985. Tim Curry is a king in a flawless cast. Tropic Thunder. I don't drop character until the DVD commentary. A Fish Called Wanda. Young Frankenstein. Hot Rod. You look pretty. What? I said, you look shitty. Good night, Denise. The gods must be crazy. Idiocracy. I couldn't breathe when I first saw this movie. I was laughing so much. It was so ridiculous, but in a good way. You are an unfit mother and your children will be placed in the custody of Cowles Jr. Kung Fu Hustle. Such a slept-on movie. I tell everyone I meet to watch this movie. What about Bob? This movie literally makes me cackle and hoot every time I watch it. It's my go-to movie when I need to lighten up and laugh my ass off. Roses are red, violets are blue. I'm a schizophrenic and so am I. I have to go with Forgetting Sarah Marshall. I have watched it so many times, and it never gets old. Oh, the weather outside is weather. Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Strange women lying in ponds distributing swords is no basis for a system of government. Supreme executive power derives from a mandate from the masses, not from some farcical aquatic ceremony. Death at a Funeral, UK version. Planes, Trains and Automobiles. The Jerk with Steve Martin. I choose Better Off Dead. How is the Princess Bride not been mentioned? Do you have 6 fingers on your left hand? Do you start all conversations this way? Dumb and Dumber. What's the soup du jour? It's the soup of the day. That sounds good, I'll have that. Drop Dead Gorgeous. It was ahead of its time. Gross Point Blank. It is my favorite movie of all time. No, I'm not a psychopath. Psychopaths kill for no reason, I kill for money. The Other Guys. This is my go-to as well. Almost every scene has at least one to quotable dialogue lines that crack me up every time. The tuna versus lions dialogue. They call it a soup kitchen. Alan getting his gun taken away and replaced with a wooden practice gun. Kristineth. Etc. Shaun of the Dead. Big Lebowski. Jackie Treehorn treats objects like women, man.